every truck on the road has one, stamped into the chassis, hidden behind the windshield, buried deep inside paperwork. A string of 17 characters, letters, numbers, no obvious pattern. Most drivers glance at it and move on. But here's the truth. That code knows more about your truck than you do. It knows where it was built, what engine it left the factory with, what spec it was ordered in, and even if it's been tampered with. And if you know how to read it, you can expose a truck's entire identity in seconds. But here's what almost nobody realizes. This system didn't always exist. A VIN stands for Vehicle Identification Number. Today, it's a standardized 17-character code used across the entire automotive world. But before 1981, there was no global standard. Each manufacturer used its own system, different formats, different lengths, and no consistent structure. That made fraud easier, tracking harder, and verification almost impossible. So, in 1981, the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration introduced a standardized VIN system. One format, 17 characters, a structured system that could be used globally. And that system is still what every truck uses today. Most people think the VIN is random, just a serial number generated by a computer, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The VIN is one of the most structured systems in the entire automotive world. It's not random, it's layered information. The first three characters are known as the World Manufacturer Identifier. This is where the VIN instantly tells you who built the truck, where it comes from, and whether it's even legitimate. For example, Scania points to Sweden. Volvo can be Sweden or the United States. Kenworth is American. MAN comes from Germany. This is your first filter. If someone is selling you a Scania, but the VIN doesn't match a Scania manufacturer code, then the truck is not what it appears to be. And this happens more often than most people think. Rebadged trucks, gray imports, and even stolen vehicles with altered identities all show up in the market. So before you even open the door, the VIN already tells you whether the truck is real. Characters 4 through 8 are called the Vehicle Description section. This is where manufacturers encode the technical blueprint of the truck. It can include engine type, cab configuration, axle setup, weight class, and safety systems. But there's an important detail here. There is no universal decoding system for this section. Each manufacturer uses its own logic. So, a Scania VIN is structured differently from a Kenworth VIN. In 2026, this part has become even more important, because now these characters can indicate whether the truck is diesel, electric, or hybrid, as well as whether it complies with Euro 7 or EPA emission standards. That's not just technical information. It directly impacts where the truck can operate, what taxes apply, and how much it costs to run. So these digits are not random. They are a compressed version of the truck's entire specification. Right in the middle of the VIN is one character that isn't about specifications at all. The 9th character is called the check digit. This digit is generated using a mathematical formula based on the rest of the VIN. Its purpose is simple. It verifies that the VIN is valid. If even one character in the VIN is incorrect, the check digit will not match. That means the VIN has been altered, entered incorrectly, or is completely fake. This makes the VIN more than just an identifier. It becomes a built-in fraud detection system. The 11th character identifies the assembly plant where the truck was built. Not just the country, but the specific factory. This detail is often overlooked, but it matters more than people realize. Not all factories produce vehicles to the same standard, even within the same brand. A truck built in one plant may have different component sourcing, quality control processes, or assembly practices compared to another. This applies globally, whether you're comparing European production facilities or North American plants. So that single character tells you exactly where your truck was assembled. The 10th character represents the model year. At first, this seems straightforward, but this is where many buyers get caught. The model year in the VIN does not always match the registration date or the actual production date. A truck built late in one year can be sold as the following year's model. If you don't understand this difference, it's easy to overestimate the value of a truck. In today's market, this matters more than ever. Regulations like Euro 7 and various emissions zones depend heavily on model year classification. That one character can determine where the truck is allowed to operate, what costs are associated with it, and how much it will be worth in the future. The final 6 characters form the serial number. This is a unique identifier assigned to each individual truck. No two vehicles share the same sequence. This number connects the truck to its entire recorded history. That includes service records, recall information, accident reports, and ownership changes. In 2026, most of this data is stored digitally. Fleet management systems and cloud-based platforms allow instant access to a truck's background. By scanning a VIN, you can quickly see what has happened to that vehicle over time. This is where the VIN becomes a powerful tool. Experienced buyers do not rely on appearances or assumptions. They verify. With modern tools, you can scan a VIN using your phone, access official databases, retrieve detailed specifications, and confirm compliance with regulations, all within seconds. There are also clear warning signs to watch for. If the VIN does not match the engine or specifications, if there is missing history, if the VIN plate appears damaged, or if the model year seems inconsistent, those are serious red flags. These issues often point to salvaged vehicles, rebuilt trucks, or fraudulent listings. Ignoring them can lead to significant financial loss. Most people evaluate a truck based on brand, power, and price, but professionals start with the VIN because it removes uncertainty. It replaces assumptions with verified information. In an industry where margins are tight and decisions carry real financial consequences, that level of certainty is critical. The VIN is not just a number. It represents identity, specification, history, and verification in a single line. Understanding it puts you ahead of the majority of buyers. It allows you to make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. The next time you look at a truck, don't start with the badge. Start with the VIN. That's where the truth is. And if you want more deep dives like this, make sure to like and subscribe, because the next video might save you thousands before you even turn the key. And there you have it.